If you let the cares of the world and the cares of yourself dominate your frontal cortex, you're going to have a problem. I have observed very few believers in the Lord who model and exemplify faith and trust in God outside of either emotionalism or intellectualism. They might be able to talk about theology, philosophy, ideas, apologetics, and Christian issues, but they don't seem to be able to apply the faith to their life. And it's amazing, as I've observed so many who say they believe in God, have Bibles, sing songs, but you let them catch a flu or catch a cold or let something happen in their body, and they act worse than people who don't know the Lord. I know from my ministry, I don't see the anxiety in the people that don't know the Lord that I witnessed the anxiety in most of you who claim to know the Lord. And there's very few people that I've seen who go through things. In fact, most of the people that I see, they hardly go through anything, but let anything pop up and they lose their minds. Even if it's a small criticism, they just go bonkers. I've seen people in the world not do that. And so it's very odd to watch. And I was telling someone the other day, I says, I kind of believe that the devil really has a foothold on Christians, not the people of the world, on Christians. They seem to have no ability to withstand anything difficult or hard. They don't seem to have peace, especially when something happens. They lose their minds. And it's very odd to watch it. I can talk, as I do, to people every day. And they meet me in the grocery store aisles, and I talk to them. In fact, they share more of their life with me than the people that are Christians share with me. They'll tell me about their mother, their grandmother, their father, their brother, their sister, their best friend, their lovers, and they're almost looking for help and counsel and advice. I'm very forthright with them. But they respect me and look for things for me to offer to them. And they're humble about it. But the people that push back the most, I can't even ask about their lives or their family. I have Christian people that will say to me many times, oh, I can't discuss that. That's somebody else. That's their, I'm not telling you about that person in my family. Wow. That comes from Christian brothers that I know that talk that way. And yet the unbelievers that I meet can't wait to tell me, to share with me something, looking for my wisdom or looking for my advice or my counsel. They ask me for prayer. Many of them are having problems in their relationship. I know many who know the Lord. They never ask me for any spiritual advice or counsel in their relationships, ever. They don't call me to ask me to pray for somebody that's sick, but the unbelievers do. Very strange, isn't it? The flip. Those who say they know the Lord don't act like they know the Lord at all. Those who call themselves your brothers act more like strangers and your enemy. You see, in the last days, evil will be good and good will be evil. Isn't it interesting? The whole weather paradigm. People say they haven't seen anything like this in 40 to 100 years or more, and some never. And parts of this region. Florida got more snow than Salt Lake City, Utah, as of now, since the beginning of winter. Ice, 20, 30, 40 below zero. while places that should be 0 are 50 and 60 degrees. Unbelievable. The weather itself mirrors the spiritual dichotomy, this flip, this resetting of the polarization, a recalibration, a transformation, a mutation. And it's so strange to watch. Muslims are more faithful to their fake Allah, their hadith, their sunnah, their surah, their Quran, their craziness than those of you who say you love the Lord. Not nearly half as crazy for God or each other. It's amazing to me to watch the difference in the systems of the world as they stand today. The flip, the switch. So be mindful. Many that you think are not. And those that are not are becoming the are. As Guy says, the 3 R's: restore, renew, repent. I pray that that does not apply to any of you who are listening to this. And if it does, I then pray and I hope, I desire that you would have the same desire to repent and return to your faith.